This is hard pass, Kyle.
Oh,
this is hard pass. I'm gonna give it up.
You know what?
Yep.
You and I said that we was gonna sit down and develop a criteria for this list.
That's a fact.
And we never created the criteria exactly for this list.
That's a fact. We did say impact.
Yeah.
That was the criteria.
Yeah. But that was only one thing of several things that could play a factor.
God, dog.
So let's get to it.
Let's do it. Let's get up into it.
We are a South Carolina branded podcast.
That's a fact. South Cat in the building.
Estill, to be specific.
EST.
Now, Estill, just like every other town, has rappers / artists that come out of there. Yeah. And me and Chuck are going to talk about our personal top 5 list from Estill.
So
how we gonna get into this?
So whenever we say top 5, right? We not. Me personally, I'm not talking about the top 5 all the time. I'm talking about the top 5 that I saw that influenced me.
Yeah.
So.
Oh wait, when you say saw that influenced you, I'm talking about over the span of when I was a kid till
That's
when
what I'm talking about. So
to when I was like. At that point where, I moved from Estill.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
So when I say that, I mean people like Jay Free. He's a GOAT.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel his impact.
Gotcha. Okay. Same.
No disrespect to Jay Free.
Yeah.
I didn't feel his impact. So my list is based off the impact that I saw, the one that I felt.
Yeah.
Because he was a generation ahead of me. So
should we say this is our personal top 5 favorites?
It can't be favorites because mine wasn't based off favorites. Mine was based off of whether I like you or not.
Okay.
If you was doing your thing, we gotta give it up.
Because impact would take out favorite, right? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Well,
let's get up into it and let's go 5 through 1. Right?
Yeah.
Who is your number 5? Hold on. The top 5 rappers from Estill, South Carolina.
Yes.
We gonna do 5 through 1.
Yes.
Right. So you do your 5. Well, you do 5. I do 5. You do 4. I do 4.
Let's get to it. Okay.
Let's get up into it. Who is your number 5?
I want you to go first because my 5 is gonna be the same way your 5 is gonna be an odd situation to talk about. Mine is too.
I got you.
So you go first.
My number 5 is a tie between Wallow and Casper, John Boy. I got them at number 5 because honestly, I feel like as far as the style goes, I feel like Wallow he can adapt to any song or any era in hip hop.
That's true.
And be one of the greatest. My only knock against him is I feel like he didn't drop enough. I feel like if he dropped 5, 6, 7 tapes, he could have been number 1.
Gotcha.
But the fact that he didn't drop that enough, Wallow, you my dog. I got Wallow tied for number 5 with JB. I feel like John Boy is the greatest punchline rapper from Estill, South Carolina.
Got you. Yeah.
And I got him at number 5 just due to the fact that he didn't drop enough.
True.
To actually be higher. But John Boy, you my dog. Wallow. This is saying, man. Shout out to both of y'all boys, man.
So, my number 5.
Yeah.
It's the same way you got a double tie.
Yeah.
I got a 3-way tie.
A 3-way?
Yeah.
Menage a trois. Who is that?
It is Jay Sims.
Shout out to Sims. Jay Sims.
Tommy.
That's my dog. Tommy, my dog. My cousin.
And Chuck.
Oh, shit. Hey, I hit the top 5. Hold on. Check it out. I kill niggas. Nah, let me stop. Shout out to Trey. I don't bad.
But see, to your point, right? The not dropping enough.
Yeah.
That is where you and Tommy kind of fall because y'all always did it. And y'all would drop a little something here, a little something there.
Yeah.
But y'all never dropped anything that was like, this is officially the album.
Yeah, that's
or this is officially us giving y'all what we was working on or anything like that.
We didn't obviously prioritize the music. But shout out to Tom Hill, man.
That's a really good point, actually.
That's a fact, though.
As far as J Sims go, he did.
Shout out to Sims.
He did drop. Gotta give him his credit there.
Yeah.
And I do feel like he. A lot of times, I feel like he was he was a little too concerned about the perception and what people thought of him.
I feel you.
And because of that, sometimes I could hear it in his music, and it took away from the level of MC that he could have been because he was so concerned about getting his point off of "I am with y'all" kind of thing.
I feel you on that, which I do feel that exact same way about Sims. I feel like Sims was great, but he was too much worried about other people being great in their own lanes versus him mastering his.
Yeah, true.
But
true.
Yeah, he was. I feel like he got in his own way.
100%. Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to Sims. That's my dog.
Okay.
I just called him about 5 minutes ago. He didn't pick up, but go ahead.
Yeah. All right. So it's on me or you?
Number 4.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Number 4. It's on you. Because I did number 5.
John Boy. Cash Per, if
Shout
you
out to
will.
John Boy.
I always thought that, exactly like you said, he was one of the best punchline rappers from the city.
Yeah.
And I don't know who made the song, but somebody sampled his voice on a song. And that was probably one of the best songs that I heard from Estill. And it was the... FBs get money, FBs get money, FB get money.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? And yeah, but yeah. No,
song.
He up there though, huh? You say you don't know it?
No, I know it.
Okay.
I remember it.
Oh yeah. But no, yeah. I got him number 4 because anytime it was time to put pen to pad or quote unquote freestyle, he always had bars that amazed me. He always had bars that shocked me. So I gotta give it to him. As far as rap go, as far as impact go, he was obviously one of the more popular people around the city. So
yeah,
he number 4.
That's a fact. As far as punchlines go, he's the best that I ever saw from Estill.
Gotcha.
I want to throw me up in there, but I did move away, so I don't know if I'm technically Estill, but shout out to John Boy though. He definitely his punchlines were fire, dog.
Yeah.
And
we supposed to be taking ourselves out of this, right? Because
we taking ourselves out of this. Yeah, but yeah, I definitely looked up to John Boy as an MC.
Okay.
But yeah, shout out to John Boy though. So my number 4, I gotta say my dog Map G.
Okay.
So check it out, Map G. I feel like that song Running. That's arguably the best song. I said arguably. Do I think it's the best? It's top 2.
Okay.
But that song Roll Running, I think that's arguably the best song to come from Estill.
Okay.
I want to say if we talking numbers, that might be the best song.
Yeah. If you're talking numbers, obviously that's up there.
I got Map G at number 4. He dropped the album on Apple Music. This was 2022 or 2023. Either one, but I do feel like Map G, man, I know sometimes life get in the way, but I feel like if he can handle life and take care of music at the same time, I feel like he can be the first one from Estill to blow. So yeah, I got Map G at number 4. I feel like that Roll Running was arguably the best song to come from Estill.
Gotcha.
I just hope that other things don't stop him from, becoming great, because I do feel like he can be the first one from Estill to actually get booked for $100,000 show.
Yeah.
That's what I feel. So shout out to Map G, man. I got you at number 4, dog.
Okay.
Much love.
Wait, you got him at number 3?
No, number 4.
Oh, okay. So now it's your go again.
Yeah. All right. So with that being said, I got Map G at number 4. My number 3, I want to say, and my top 3 was so difficult, dog. My top 3, number 3, I got your boy Nice, Frank P. I got Nice at number 3. That TMME, the Major Money Effect, was fire.
Gotcha.
And Nice supplied beats for Estill. So
for sure.
As far as swag, as far as the punchlines, as far as the hits go.
Yeah, he checked a lot of boxes.
Yeah.
Which is funny because I got him at number 3 also.
Well, nice, definitely.
We together on this one. We got number 3.
Yeah,
nice.
That's a
both
fact.
of us.
He definitely made his mark.
Yeah. He checked a lot of boxes. Yeah,
and he sold us some beats too.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nice.
He what's funny about the Nice stories, right, is because he'll sell Tommy a beat and then Tommy will go and sell me the beat.
I bought a beat from Nice and then
Tommy sold
it to Jay Sims. Shout out to Tommy though. Hustler.
Shoot. Yeah. Tommy doggone. He lived up to that nickname for sure.
That's a fact.
But yeah, same though. Nice. Yeah. I think that Nice checks boxes as one of the most well-rounded from Estill from sure.
That's
for
a
sure.
fact.
So yeah, he my number 3 also.
I gave Nice number 3 just due to the fact that he supplied the beats, so he helped everybody grow.
Gotcha.
Shout out to Nice, man.
Gotcha.
Number 2.
Yeah, so it's on me, right?
It's on you. Number 2. Who you got?
Chris Jenkins.
God, shout out to Chris Jenkins. Get up into it.
Yeah, no. Second to Nice. He the same way that we put well, in my opinion, because I don't know a whole lot of Wallow like you do.
Mm-hmm.
If Nice is the most well-rounded, Chris Jenkins is the next most well-rounded, but Chris Jenkins reaches 10 in categories that Nice it reaches the category of most well-rounded in. And that's what makes me make that he kind of goes over the top for those things. The same way we was talking about the J. Cole album and the Kendrick album. Mm-hmm. It's like J. Cole album, it might be straight all the way through, fire, but as Kendrick album is a roller coaster and it reaches peaks that the J. Cole album don't.
Yeah, that's a
and
fact.
That's what I feel about Chris Jenkins.
That's a fact.
And then to your point, like, as Nice might have supplied the beats, but you had it recorded with Chris.
Come on, man. So your number 2 is Chris.
Chris Jenkins, yeah. He gonna do this no matter what, by the way.
Shout out to Chris. My number 2 is my dog, my brother from another, my day one, my right hand man.
So this is my dog.
This is
my number 1, I bet.
Renegade. Carolina Renegade, my dog Bougie.
Okay.
I feel like he is slept on as far as the music go and that's them. Mm-hmm. But I do feel like when it comes to making hits, I would put Bougie up against anybody. I think when it comes to when it comes to actually making good songs, I don't think much people can compete with him. I do think he is probably the most underrated artist in Estill. But on my all-time Estill list, I got Carolina Renegade number 2. Shout out to my dog. Number 1. Number 1 is on who, me or you?
It's on you.
Number 1? All right, let's get up into it. My number 1. The GOAT. The legendary. My dog did more for Estill than I feel anybody else did. I got my dog Chris Jenkins.
I figured.
I feel like his style is unique. A lot of people say the baby got that certain bop. Mm-hmm. I think Chris Jenkins got a whole different bop. Mm-hmm. It's like whenever you listen to Chris Jenkins, you hear Estill. So whenever we talking about the best people from Estill, in my eyes, he has to be number 1 because he says Bo. He says Bo a lot. Mm-hmm. That's Estill. I mean, granted, it is down south.
Yeah,
but
South Carolina. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whenever he do music, he definitely put on for Estill. He had the studio. Me and you recorded there several times. I know Meech, Jay Sims. A lot of people recorded there. So, his impact alone, he helped his generation and the one after his. I gotta put Chris Jenkins up there. And let me say this. Mm-hmm. We was talking to Chris Jenkins about coming on the pod. Yeah. I'm going to be honest. I want to address the situation when you Go ahead, Trav. Go ahead, Trav. It's on you. He gonna feel me. Pause. Shout out to Chris though, dog.
Hey, my number one.
Yep.
Is your number two, and your number two. Well, your number one is my number two.
Yeah. Sam White.
Yeah.
That dog.
As far as versatility go, matter of fact, I'm gonna just say it. His sliders on the scale, bro, all of his sliders are pushed to the end.
That's it.
Yeah, I wouldn't even. I ain't saying that every single one is a 10. So if it's not a 10, it's a 9.
Yeah,
I think that he might be one of the greatest and underrated talents from Estill.
He's the most underrated.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm talking about like the opportunity of it. I don't want to sound disrespectful, but
don't sound disrespectful.
No, I'm not.
You got to go back there.
But the opportunity that he was presented versus a lot of the other people that we talked about is different. And if he was presented with that same opportunity, he'll be a GOAT from Estill.
That's a fact.
That's the way I feel. And that's why he's my number one.
All right, so let's argue your number one versus mine. Let's do Chris Jenkins versus Renegade. And it's not to separate at all. Because it's all Estill.
Yeah.
So I feel like Caution had that style, that swag. I feel like he had that pop. I feel like Renegade had the hit making ability, right? So
I rate hit making ability high.
Yeah, that's a fact. I do feel like if Bougie was more, I want to say if he was like more, what is it, broad more? If he,
now I get what you're saying.
Yeah, if he went out and put on for Estill more, I feel like he would have been number one. But I feel like once Chris moved to Greenville, started doing his thing down there, I think that shined more light.
Bougie moved to Bluffton, was still doing
down there with him at USCB. I ain't gonna say nothing. Bougie.
Yeah,
you was there too, ain't it?
Yeah. We performed at USCB together.
I had missed that one.
Yeah,
I was doing other stuff. But yeah. So I don't knock your number one at all.
Yeah, no, I don't knock yours at all either. Because a big part of what played a factor
but Chris Jenkins Bougie did have more hits than everybody on both of our lists. But I feel like Bougie hits were more Hampton County. I feel like Caution touched a few more out of state. Out of town. Get into it.
He was popular, dog.
That plays a factor, though.
Yeah, but that plays a factor for why Bougie just don't go around. Bougie didn't commit his life to it. He committed to it and he took it serious.
Yeah.
But he didn't commit his life to it. Caution committed his life to it. And when he would go other places, he would talk about how he is an artist. Bougie would go other places and talk about how he's in college doing this, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
The way that they went about it is the difference maker. But for me, what makes me take Bougie at number one is
that's my dog.
I seen what happened. I seen what he produced. I've seen what he's taken from. I've been there and sat down with him as he orchestrated a song.
I was there with him. I saw it several times.
And it's impressive.
That Good Times too. I was on that.
That's one of my favorite albums from Estill ever.
Good Times or Good Times too.
No, Good Times, the first one.
Yeah, I was on Good Times too, but some stuff happened and came out. But
I was on Good Times, the first one, but
yeah.
That's how The Teachers was born.
That's a fact.
But yeah.
Shout out to Estill though, for real.
I've seen Caution, obviously. If Bougie didn't exist, Caution would be my number one. But
Yeah, vice versa.
And we saying caution. He Chris Jenkins, right?
Chris Jenkins, yeah, vice versa.
But yeah, but Bougie exists, and I can't ignore the talent that I saw there, and even in search of validation at one point that Bougie wanted, I feel like he delivered. So he one of those.
So
matter of fact, all right, Rondo is one of my favorite NBA players ever.
Yeah.
But a lot of times when I pick my favorite NBA player, it's an underdog. And maybe this is the case here. Bougie was an underdog and obviously had the talent. And that's what made him. It makes me acknowledge it more.
Yeah, I feel you on that. It's like the way he creates his albums is like the outline, the whole subject matter, the track order.
Versatility, dog.
Yeah, he is number one in that aspect. And all I'm saying is with this list, I don't know about you, but Estill, I want to be able to come back to the hood. I don't want smoke with nobody. If I offended you, sorry. We'll do an updated list and I'll put you at number one. I'm sorry. Shout out to it.
Nah, I want to go back to Estill too, but I want to also be honest in the way I feel. So
yeah,
if you feel like you better than that, show me.
That's a fact. So Jay Sims tagged me in something on Facebook months back that some guys from Estill was doing a cipher. All I'm saying is friendly competition, or it could just be a freaking vibe. Let's do a cipher. You rather do a 5-man cipher or 10? If we do a 5-man cipher, let's keep it 30 seconds. If we do a 10-man cipher, let's keep it, I don't know, 30 seconds apart. If we do a 5-man, we could probably do it 45.
Okay.
And it's only dropping on Hard Pass. So you want to do 5 or 10?
I think that if we're going to include the amount of people from Estill, that
10?
Yeah.
I'm down for it.
But
10-man cipher.
The 5-man cipher might, be more intriguing because it's less and, whatever. But the 10-man obviously would include much more people. So,
what you thinking though?
The 10. The 10.
I want to do 10
because there's a lot of people from Estill that we didn't mention. There's a lot of people from Estill that
that's a fact.
And then we ain't even mention ourselves.
That's a fact. Yeah. This top 5
Chuck
was
used to rap.
Ourselves.
Chuck used to rap and I used to rap.
I kill niggas. Nah.
Simple as that.
That's it. Next track. You stupid.